originally derived from the name from cartoon characters years ago when it first came out in the late 80s, or no, was it mid 80s? Something like that.
Yeah, I remember Transformers.
And when Optimus Prime changed, used to change, it was noise like that.
And Megatron used to change into a gun.
That's it.
Not like in the film. Not expected about.
And it's just like literally just chopping, like cutting the fader while you're holding the record. But what gets it more like that transform sound is when you're kind of slurring it or slowing it down, rather than letting it play in its own speed, because you've got to go the more faster ones with the tone of the sound of the record, because it's a bit more higher pitched. But if you slow it down as well, you can like use the fader on it as well to go, to create different amounts you're tapping when you're going forwards and backwards. So you could like, maybe a good one to learn is just let it roll forward and just tap it like 1 2 3 or 1 2 3 4 times. That's 4. And it's just literally about you positioning back to the sound of the sample again. I think that's what's really important. That's why I think using visual markers sometimes on the record would be good, because I can, if I don't even look at the record, but with experience you can get it. But it's nice to watch, and eventually, like when you get that feeling when the chirp comes together, it's a bit like that. Little scratches. Try it. You filming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you wait?
No. Hello. Right, let's swap this over for you, yeah? Because you're going to do it the other way around, so maybe if you lift that up.
Alright.
Is that easier? That is for me, definitely. Alright. So, put it in reverse mode as well for you, is it? For the crossfader?
Yeah.
Right. Do you like that for you? That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, practice first of all, just like learning it roll forward, and then tapping the fade open and close. Remember I told you about, when you use less of the fader, you've got a better chance of more sharper cuts.
Yeah, right.
Rather than trying to be over here and not doing. It's very easy to be doing this, wiggling it, but not actually. You're going to be feeling every time you're going to the edge that click sound.
Yeah.
And you're not listening to that in the end, you're listening to what's going on the record. But and it's quite important to just always reposition it back to the start of the sample. Try it slower, whatever way you want to tap, just tap a rhythm. That's it. Try to stick to this to scratch for the moment rather than going into any other. Good. That's it. You can tap like, what I tend to do is like do jazzy stuff, like I'm not doing it in my mouth, but I'm getting this.
Oh yeah.
You can tap it.
Yeah,
whatever rhythm you feel that you want to put into it, that's what's going to come out. Try it both sides, forwards and backwards.
Alright.
Because you want to be, what your hand needs to be, when you're doing it, you need to be following, like I would say, grabbing it back here, so you can bring it back quicker. In the end, you can start to flower with it once you get into it as well, because this is like. Good analogy. A violin player. Yeah. Violin here, neck, holding the strings. Your bow hands generating the strings, generate different strings, keep that sound going. While the other hand's playing the notes. It's a bit like that scratching with transforming, but all you're doing is like, imagine this is your bow hand and you're generating the sound, keeping it going. I've got my hand kept down on the sample as well. Now and again repositioning. Yeah, so you can go fast, slow, and that's what's tapping that rhythm. It is a bit like drumming in a way, because you're tapping rhythms out on a sample that you're controlling. So try it like...
Just getting that. So,
yeah, just try it going like forwards, just keep that momentum. It's like splitting your body into two. It's like patting your head and rubbing your stomach, or doing it the other way around, you know, or doing it this hand, or trying to keep that focus on what you're doing. Once you get the focus on the record, that just keeps going forwards and backwards, and you can almost get that going in the background sometimes when you're focusing more on more dexterous hand, like to tap in rhythms. So give it a go anyway.
stopping with this hand as well.
Are you right-handed or left?
Right.
See, I'm right-handed.
Yeah.
And the reason like I prefer to scratch this side, because a lot of the work is in my right-hand hand.
Yeah.
With the fader. This hand is just going forwards and backwards, or sometimes stopping and starting in different segments to create different. But this is more where I'm doing more work to create the rhythm.
Yeah.
You may, I don't know, you should try at some point the other way around as well.
The other way around as well, yeah.
Because, you know, I mean, I don't know, I know some DJs that are right-handed, yet they're scratching the way you do, and they do an amazing job. I mean, Cubit scratches that way.
Yeah, there's more control on the fader of this hand.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Than that hand, it's...
Yeah, it's just not...
Try it, just transforming with that hand, right? Swap it back. We need to move. Is this going to get any more tangle or what? Is it? It'll be right, won't it? We're getting to a point anyway where we're like wrapping cable on cable. Right, hang on. That's not straight.
Yeah, there probably will be more control on that.
You never know. I mean, some people.